onto all fours, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, looking forwards and up, pulling the shoulders down the back and pulling the hips back over the heels, forehead to the floor. Looking forwards and up, little extension in the upper back, rounding the low back, mid back and upper back, forehead to the floor. Thinking about pressing the hands evenly into the floor, particularly the index finger joint, and keeping the elbows straight but not locked when you're up on all fours. You can bend the elbows here, and let's come back to our neutral position. Squeezing the shoulder blades together, pressing away, retracting and protracting, keeping the focus in front of the hands and trying to move just in the shoulders and not moving in the spine. Making sure you're taking nice long deep breaths and articulating as much as you can into the shoulders. Really squeeze and press away and squeeze and press away. Coming back to neutral, shoulders come up towards the ears and press down the back. And squeeze up and pull the shoulders down towards your back pockets. Pulling up and down, squeezing up and down. Let's do 3 more and 2 more and last one, and let's come back to sitting on our heels, rotating the wrists and shake it out, rolling the shoulders back for 2 and forwards for 2 and back for 2 and forwards for 2 singles, back and forwards and back and forwards, and hands by the ears, pressing up, 2, 3, 4 and forwards, 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 forwards and open, open, squeezing those shoulders together and around, 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 around and pressing up, 2, 3, 4 and forwards. Bring the fists as you come in and open, close, open, close, open and open and around, around, around. Now 2 of each, pressing up, 2 and forwards and open and around and around, pressing up and forwards, forwards, open, open and around, around, pressing up and forwards, forwards, open, open, around. Last one, pressing up and forwards and open and around and around. Let's come back onto all fours for our thread the needle. This is one of my favourite exercises, really, for mobilising the torso and the shoulders and the upper body. Which is why we've been doing it so much. Threading that hand through and squeezing and opening up. Pressing the supporting hand evenly into the floor, keeping that elbow straight but not locked. Energy in that supporting arm. If you like, you can breathe out as you scoop through and in as you open up, or the other way, whichever breathing works best for you. And let's do just one more on this side. And come back to center. And switching sides, let's take the hand through and opening up. Squeeze and open. Keeping the belly strongly engaged, squeezing the shoulder blade towards the spine and open. Let's do 4 more. 3 and lift 2, and last one. So let's release the wrists, both directions, shake it out. Coming onto your belly, making sure you can stretch out the legs all the way and the arms all the way. You've got your block handy in front of you and lifting the arms one at a time. So really again focusing to keep the arms straight. Lifting using the muscles in the shoulder. Lift up and squeeze down. So you're using energy to lift up, but try and resist the downward motion as well rather than using gravity. Lifting up and down and up, down, one more each side, up and down, last one, and down. Taking the block, and now we're going to lift both arms and down. And keeping those arms straight. And lift up and down. Squeeze and down. And last one. And release. So let's take the block behind the back. Arms facing each other, and we're going to lift the block up and down. Again, keeping the belly engaged, lifting strongly up off the mat. Again, controlling up and controlling down. Lift and down, lift and down, and lift and down. Just putting the block to one side, little hand claps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And release. Let's push back. And coming back onto all fours. Now we're going to do our push through push-ups. So remember, the first option for these was to be back in our all fours position, pulling our elbows back, lowering ourselves down, and then pushing ourselves back into child's pose, squeezing the shoulders. You can round yourself forwards and up if that feels good. And again, lowering down and push back. You want the push back to be nice and strong. Push, really engaging those muscles. So then you can take it a little bit deeper if you like, coming into a longer lever here, straight body, belly engaged, lowering yourself down and push back. Rounding forwards if it feels good, lower yourself down, pull the elbows back and squeeze the shoulders as you press back. Coming forwards, lowering down and press back and rounding up. 2 more. Let's lower down and push back. And last time. And take it down and press back. So from here, we're going to come onto our fronts. We're going to bring the hands underneath us and into stretching out the legs again, coming into a kind of kneeling plank position. Really making sure the hands pressing nice and evenly into the floor. And we're going to open up the one arm and bring it back down. So here the focus is really on the shoulder, on the supporting arm shoulder that's stabilizing us, and that's where we're building the strength. And also a little bit of flexibility too. So opening up and down. Nice and controlled. Let's do 2 more on this side. And last one. And down. I'm just going to switch around on the mat so that I'm not facing with my back to you, but you can just switch arms. So coming back into that same position, kneeling sort of plank position, and I'm going to go the other way, so I'm going to lift the front arm up and bring it back down. And again, and down. Squeeze the shoulders together again. And remember, if you find this one super easy, you can even take this up into a full plank if you like, and that will start to build even more strength. And up and down. Let's do 2 more. And last one. And down. So from here, transitioning on to our backs. Stretching the legs out, and we're going to have the arms wide at the sides, making fists in the floor. And we're going to use our shoulders and also our abdominals to press ourselves up off the floor. And coming back down. Squeeze and down. Squeeze and down. Squeeze and down. Let's do another 4. Squeeze down. And last 2. And last 1. And release. So bringing your knees up. You can allow the knees to fall to one side and roll yourself over to come up nice and gently. For our arm undulations drill today, we're going to do about a minute. So coming into position, stabilizing the spine, engaging the low belly, and getting the mobilization in the arms, rotating the shoulder, lifting the elbow, squeezing the shoulder blade in towards the spine as the arm floats down. Energy coming from your center, all the way along the arm and out of the fingertips. Focusing on smooth transitions between up and down. We can take the arms above the head. Maybe bringing them back down to shoulder height. Keeping the breathing even, long deep breaths. Just a little more. And then release down. So after we've done that, we're going to do some P&F stretching again. So today we're going to do the deltoid one, and we're going to do the neck one. So feel free to grab a chair if you have one handy. I'm just going to do this on my knees. I'm going to start by taking the scarf down behind my back and finding it with my hand. And again, as before, we're just going to find somewhere where there's a little bit of a stretch but not too intense. Find the place where you're nice and comfortable there, and then you're going to pull the strap apart, breathing into your shoulder for about 5 breaths or 10 counts, whatever feels good to you. And then release the contraction, hold the position, nice deep breath in and out. And see if you can take the stretch any deeper. So from here, again, taking the contraction, pulling the bottom hand down and the top hand up. Again, making sure, as always, that you're not doing the full contraction as much as you can. You just want about 5 or 6 on a scale of 1 to 10. 5 nice breaths, or count of about 10. and release the contraction. Deep breath in and out, and see if you can take the stretch a little deeper, and then gently release. Obviously you can repeat a little bit more if you have the time. We're just going to switch sides. So again, taking one hand behind the back and the other hand up the back, taking hold of your strap or your scarf. And once you're in a position that feels like a little stretch but not too uncomfortable, you're going to pull that strap apart with your hands. Deep breaths. And then release the contraction. Take a breath in and out. And then see if you can deepen the stretch a little bit. Again, repeating one more time. Pulling the hands apart. Counting to about 10. Nice and controlled. Release the contraction. And deep breath in and out. Again, gently releasing and releasing the shoulders. The last one we're going to do is for our neck. So you can hold onto your ankle, or if you're on a chair, hold onto the side of a chair. Pressing the hand on the side of the head, gently guiding your head into position. And then pressing the head up into the hand for the contraction. Breathing into the side of the neck. And release the contraction. Take a breath in and out. And see if you can take the stretch a little deeper. Again, be very careful with this one. Let's do another one. So pressing up the head up into the hand. Again, just maintaining about a pressure about 4 on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe even a little bit less, because obviously the neck muscles are very small and delicate. And then breath in and out, and a little more stretch if you like, and then gently supporting with the hand as you bring the head back up. Last side, holding onto your other ankle, hand onto the head, and little neck stretch, pressing the head up into the hand. A few deep breaths here. And then release the contraction. Another deep breath. And then take it a little deeper. Last time. Pressing the head up into the hand. Make sure that your supporting hand is also gripping the chair or your ankle, wherever you're at. Release the contraction. Breathing in and out. And last little stretch. And then gently supporting your head to come up.